Hey everyone, since this has been requested quite a lot, I have decided to make a basic guide on how to use Yueshan's Ultimate and how to make the most out of it. I'm basically gonna be going over some secret mechanics, some hidden strategies you could use, some maneuvers that help you get out of situations that would be otherwise difficult. And I'd love starting out with the fact that you get an iframe when you cast your ultimate as Yueshan. And that is after the transformation animation has ended already. So basically, if I do this, right? And if I ult and start moving, I'm able to take damage already. So I'll put the bot in combat mode. I'll ult and I'll start moving already. You see, I took a massive hit there. I started moving already. Now, let me reset the bot. Get my rage on. And now, let me stand still. I'm immune for the whole duration there. I do not take any damage. You will be immune to CC as well, meaning if a Viper ults you and you stand still after ulting, you will not get hit by the stun. You will not get hit by Tessa's ultimate. You will not get hit by anything. And this is important to know. Because if you just stand there and people are just charging at you, you should not be moving. The best thing you could do is ult. Oops, I misclicked there, but ult. Let them do all their attacks and then jump up. And that's how you mostly avoid all of these attacks. That is one thing I'd like to address for using Yueshan's Ultimate. That might be really important for beginners that most people might not even know about. Another thing is on how to guarantee an Impale. The Impale is Yueshan's V1 and hits for a ton of damage if you confirm it. So one way to do it is to walk up to them, left click, and then F. This is guaranteed if they don't have a combo breaker. However, if they do have a combo breaker, they can combo break after this one. And then they can avoid your Impale. Such as Monk's Bell, Yodo's F, Tessa's F, you know, all these things. But that's that, alright? Another way to confirm an Impale is if you land with your leap, like right here where you see my crosshairs, you have to land right in front of them. So I'm gonna leap over there and Impale that. This is guaranteed as well. Then there is like a more complicated way to hit your Impale, which is mid-air. And it is kind of hard for me to demonstrate because I can't make the bot fly up there. However, simply said, when you look up on your leap, like this, jump, look up, and jump cancel, like that, it will hit them midair. They will get knocked down, alright? So, this is basically the strat. You try to knock them off the air, jump cancel, wait for them to land, you move a bit backwards, and once they land, you Impale through them. I can show a clip on my stream on how I did it. Alright, those are some ways on how you can land the Impale itself on your targets. Now, let's get into the movement itself. People have been saying that they struggle with going onto high places and just moving around with Yueshan in general. And I would say my suggestion to that is make use of objects. You can land on them. Also, the higher you look up, the higher you go. If you leap like this, it will just land there. If you look up, look how high I get. And then, in addition to that, if you jump and then look up and then jump cancel, look how high I get. So, make use of that. And if you wanna literally climb, like you see how I do in my streams, right? Don't forget you can land on objects or terrain. Even this tree, you can land on it. I messed up there, but there's like some hidden hitboxes there. Like here, look at that. I'm landing. I can land up here. I can land on top of the tree. I can do a lot of things. Look at that. This comes all with practice, right? So try making the most out of using your surroundings and using terrain to move around. And my advice is just practicing, for example, first of all, short leaps. Practice how to do a short leap. I usually do this like and 180. 180 to confirm it. Practice long leaps like that. And practice moving around in the air with Yueshan. That's like what I can tell you. These are things you can do in training rounds, by the way. You can do these things on your own. And the rest you'll just gain from experience in-game, where you try land your impales, try to maneuver them. And another thing that I can't show you yet is I might be able to roll the clip, but when you get stunned in the Mighty General form, and after you get stunned, you cancel back to your normal form. Let's say Viper ults you. You get stunned now, and you exit. That stun doesn't apply to your human form like this. It does not apply. So you will be free from your stun. So that's a way to outplay a Viper, or it does not work with Tessa, but it works with Viper. So it's a way to outplay a Viper. I could roll a clip on when I did that in the tournament as well. And yeah. What else can I say? When you play V1, is another thing. When you're really high in the air, V1 lets you fall down easily after. Like you fall down really fast with V1. If you play V2, it keeps you in the air like a helicopter. There. And it resets your jump as well. That's V2. And V3 is kind of similar, but it's a roar. Let me show you again. You can also right-click to jump down faster. Yeah, that's that. Alright. Now we can also go to the more basic things you can do. When you go up against another Yueshan, it is important to armor yourself. Right now, I'm walking with no armor. I'm charging. I'm armored. You see this golden armor? That means a Yueshan light attack cannot hurt you. A Takeda in Ultimate cannot hurt you either. And you lose this armor as soon as you move. Look, I'm in armor. and I move, I'm out. Like, even though it doesn't, it still shows, but you lose that armor once you start moving. So keep in mind to stay still to keep your armor. What you can do is like let the Yueshan hit you and then respond back after he hits you while being armored. It's a bit hard to explain, but this is how you can win a Yueshan trade. The same works with right click. With right click, does a ton of damage, however, it has a lot of recovery frames. There's so many frames where you can't move, like here. Look, it took so long for you to move. So be careful with how you use that one, because when you're standing still, Yueshan's pretty squishy. He doesn't have that much HP, even if it looks like it. He's really squishy. So be aware of that. However, you can always like armor and jump cancel. You can do that. Be aware of your jump cancel. Jump canceling is so important. You can do this jump cancel, do that jump cancel, do a 1-2, tech chase. There's a lot you can do. Moves that are like high end lag are the right click, both right clicks, mid-air and on the ground. So use them wisely. Don't do that too much. Look, it takes a while. This. And don't use that without a plan, right? You want to have a plan with it. And yeah. I think for now that is the most things I would like to mention about Yueshan's Ultimate. I'm not sure if I've left out anything. I think I covered the most basic things and even covered some advanced things. And if you have like more questions, I would appreciate if you guys let me know down below in the comments and I will try answer it. If it's more specific and you want me to talk about it with my voice and explain it thoroughly, then you could visit my stream and ask me there, because then I can be way more responsive and talk you through it, if that makes sense. And if you want me to teach you other things about Yueshan, how to use his skills, what weapon you should use for him, and how the matchups work, I have a video on that as well for one team against every hero. But just let me know what you want to know, and maybe I should do like other videos on other characters as well. Just let me know. This is unscripted, so it was kind of a mess. Sorry if I didn't word myself like too well, or if I stuttered a bit, whatever, right? But I tried to explain it in like one session, didn't want to script it or anything. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to see more guides. Thank you guys. Peace.